Hey, howdy ho neighbor, and welcome to Dave the Family Farmer. Hey, I haven't done a mail day in quite a while, so we're doing one today. Besides that, I got something really special to show you. Here this morning, I was over at my friend Doug's house, and we were doing candling eggs, and he was nice enough to give me a dozen eggs that I can put in my refrigerator, in my incubator, and these are all Rhode Island Reds. Okay, he specializes in that kind of chicken. Look at these eggs. I can't wait to get them in there. Yes, all of these are all fertile. Okay, these were, after 10 days, I was over there and I was helping him because he had a lot of orders to do, so I went over there this morning and I was helping him do this. And out of the kindness of my heart, he gave me a dozen fertile eggs, and I'm going to have these in the incubator as soon as we get done with this today. And I'm going to have me some Rhode Island Reds. This is going to be a nice attraction to my birds out there. Yes. Hopefully Amos will enjoy them as much as I do. And speaking of candling, if you've never candled before, what you want to get a good flashlight. Okay, this is what I use. I'm not going to turn this on because it'll blind you. I got ain't nothing special. Cost me about, I'm going to say, $10 maybe, but it's an LCD. Okay. Actually, it says so here. It says Brinkman. Okay, so that's the kind it is. But this gives you good light. So when you do candle an egg, you know you can candle it. You got to be in the dark. So, but that's why I'm not turning this on. And you can operate it one hand. Here's the switch, and a light like this works great if you ever want to candle your eggs. Okay. Excellent. Yes. So this is my suggestion on what to buy. You can use whatever you want, but you want something that gives you a nice bright light to see into that egg. Okay, to see if it's fertile or not. Okay. And with that in mind, let's get on to some pretty good questions here I got. Alrighty. Okay. Jim says, can I cut the spurs off my rooster? Jim, no you can't. A rooster spur is like a fingernail, okay? So what you want to do is, you got a dog, or I have a dog, and I use a dog nipper. It's nothing fancy. It clips their nails, does wonders on Lena's nails, and I use it all the time. So if you want to clip your rooster spurs, let me get that out real quick. This is what you want to use, and all you want to do is just nip off that real sharp point. Okay, you don't want to go all the way down. You just want to nip that off. Okay, the spur will grow back. It's like a fingernail, so don't worry about that. You really won't hurt the bird, but you don't want to go too far down because a spur actually has a wick like you have on your fingernail. Okay, so you want to be careful, but use one of these, works great. Okay, second question is, Clark says, how long will my eggs last in my refrigerator? Clark, believe it or not, a fresh egg from start, so you collected eggs today, they will last in your refrigerator up to 4 months. Yes. 4 months. So if you eat eggs all the time, you really don't have nothing to worry about. And just keep on eating. Okay. Jenny says, I want to raise and hatch my own chickens naturally. How many hens do I need for my rooster? Okay, Jenny, this is what I do. You can do what you want, but this is what I do. When I want to hatch some eggs, and then I also sell the eggs, after I make sure they're fertile, I put 2 to 3 hens per rooster. Okay, what I do is I have some separate pens that are far enough away, and the only people that go up to those pens is me. Okay, because they're used to me. You want a hen. They don't like to be surprised by new people coming to see them and bother them and talking and blah blah blah. You want that hen to go broody. So the best thing to do is you get a hen. You want a hen that will be at least a year old or older. This way, she will be more susceptible to get broody, okay, and to sit on some eggs for you, okay. So make sure that she's at least a year old or older, okay. And the reason I say 2 to 3 hens is because your fertility rate will go up real high. That way, when you candle your eggs after the first 10 days, you will notice that a lot of them will be fertile, okay? All right. So, but if you're going to do it naturally, you don't have to candle your eggs. You just let the hens sit, okay? Just bring her some food and a little bit of water. Don't worry about it. She'll come and get it. When she's hungry enough, she will come and get it. You don't have to put it to her nest box or anything. Just make sure they got fresh water and feed at all times, okay? They'll come out and get it when they're hungry. Then she'll go sit back on her nest. Okay, if you have any questions, hey, just get a hold of me on my Facebook channel and I'll help you along the way. Okay, George says, I want to get an incubator. Which is best? Okay, George, like I tell a lot of people, don't spend within your means, because you can get some incubators out there that are in the thousands, okay? What I would, George, if you've never used an incubator before, I suggest go to one of these local stores and get yourself an incubator. You know, they're, $20 to $50, which is a nice little incubator, hold about a dozen eggs, and play around with that. See how that works for you. And then move on to a better incubator, because some of these things, they turn to eggs, they got automatic thermostats and misters and you name it, they got it. And if you don't understand it, you're just going to get frustrated and quit. So go with a smaller incubator that you can understand, okay? That way, you're on your way to success. Well, whatever. Success. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Donna says, how do I keep snakes away from my chicken coop? Well, Donna, that's everybody else's problem too. The best thing I can say is, boy, it's hot in here. I'm sweating like a dog. But anyways, what I would suggest, and this ain't going to help any, I mean, it will help, but get rid of the brush piles, any logs a snake can live under, anything a snake can live under, okay? Snakes, they're predators 24/7, okay? Yes. Keep your grass cut short. If you have a chicken coop that, from here, a chicken coop that's up off the ground, get some wire mesh and go along the whole bottom of your chicken coop, okay, right on the edge, okay. A snake can crawl through a pretty small opening, just like a mouse. A mouse can go through a small opening, very small, and so can a snake. So if a mouse can get in there, trust me, a snake can get in there. Okay. And then finally, Dennis says, Dave, I need to grow some vegetables for my chickens. I hear they love vegetables. What should I grow? And if I don't have any vegetables, can I buy them from the store? Yes, you can. Okay, let me tell you this. In a previous episode, I said, when you go to the store, what you do is you go to the frozen food section, and they have these little sacks of vegetables, mixed vegetables, peas, corn, carrots, beans, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower. Hey, when those things are on sale, you can get them for 75 cents, 89 cents. If you can grab them, and they're 1 pound bags, 2 pound bags. So what you do is you grab a couple of them, get about 10 of them. Pay for less than $10, 10 bags. Throw them in the freezer. That way you always have some vegetables for the chickens. Thaw out a sack of that stuff. Hey, throw it into the chickens. You guys will be friends for life. Alrighty. Hey, so this is what's going to happen. Now that the season has started, the vegetables, the chickens are starting. Hey, we're going to have a good season this year, I think. I got a lot of good ideas, good plans. Hey, I got the garden going, my container garden. Hey, some new recipes. Hey, we're going to be looking good this year. So make sure you tune into this channel because you're going to like what's coming up. Hey, subscribe to my channel. You'll enjoy every bit of it. Hey, you take care. Bye-bye then.